Now, the Malaysian Prime Minister's announcement to scrap his country's Internal Security Act is getting lots of reactions a day after. Mr. Najib Razak says the historic move to abolish the law, which allows detention without trial, is aimed at finding a balance between security and democratic rights. But many are now questioning what the two new laws that will replace it would be. Mr. Najib says those details will come later.
Suka saya mengumumkan pada malam yang bersejarah ini bahawa Akta Keselamatan dalam Negeri 1960, yakni ISA, akan dimansuhkan terus.
With that announcement Thursday night, a new chapter begins in Malaysia. Prime Minister Najib Razak says it's all part of long-promised political reforms. Many had expected amendments to the ISA, not abolition. Reactions have been positive, with rights groups hailing it. Amnesty International calls it a significant step forward for human rights in the country, while the Human Rights Commission of Malaysia calls it a historic and bold decision.
Memandangkan negara kita telah jauh maju dan sebenarnya rakyat sudah mula sudah bijak untuk berfikir. Jadi mungkin dengan pemikiran yang lebih terbuka, dengan sistem yang lebih terbuka ini sebenarnya akan membenarkan rakyat untuk lebih efisien dan lebih produktif.
Opposition figures too have reacted positively.
Itu suatu yang kita alu-alukan, tapi kita juga harus melihat yang nak menggantikan ISA itu adalah juga suatu yang harus dilihat tidak menzalimi mana-mana pihak, khususnya tentang tahanan tanpa bicara itu.
With memories still fresh of the protest on electoral reform in July, many are demanding more clarity on the new laws before they can be declared a victory for human rights. Home Affairs Minister Hishamuddin Hussein gives a hint of what can be expected.
We are also looking at two new acts, one involving terrorism, another looking at national security as a whole.
He also says those currently detained under the ISA would remain in custody until the new laws are passed. Besides doing away with ISA, Mr. Najib's plans also call for the lifting of a requirement for newspapers to apply yearly for license renewal. That has been blamed for stifling debate. The government would also review a law requiring police permission for public gatherings. Mr. Najib's announcement is seen as a bid to boost his electoral chances in upcoming elections, with the opposition gaining strength in recent years.